We just want to be with you. That was me to my brother Kevin. Oh my gosh, I don't know where I would be without him. My God just sent him into my life. But to be like my guardrails, guys, to help to keep me on the right track with my life. And just a little 5-minute conversation with him was just enough to get your girl back, feeling her strong self again. Like we talked about, this joy that he exudes, this strong joy. And it's just me. I need to have that joy in my life. And that's why I want to go and be with him and just suck up that joy. That no matter what is going on, that I can have this joy because I'm trusting God. That I'm not handling my life alone. All these heavy things that have been weighing me down, all these mad lady thoughts that are going on in my head, I can just say bye-bye, bye-bye, crazy lady. And I'm rolling with God, the King of Kings, the controller of the whole entire universe. I can give all my stresses and everything that I'm worried about and fearful about, I can give them to him, knowing that there's never a moment that I'm not with him. So I can walk around with a lot of joy, a lot of peace, a lot of strength. Whatever I need is there. God is with me in every moment. So I can't be rolling around telling people, oh, I'm rolling with God, and then I'm walking around all sad, No. So I want you guys here with me, with Kevin, and just tapping into that joy, the joy of the Lord, guys, is where I want us. Just knowing that we're not going through life alone, that God is there in the background. If we just show up as our best self with these verses from Proverbs 3:5-6, that we can trust God with all our hearts. That we don't have any space left in our heart to put it with foolishness and fears and stresses and anxieties. No. We're going to fill our hearts with peace and love and joy and God, knowing that he's going through life with us, that we can walk through life like this. We have him in every moment. He's showing up for me so much. It's just been amazing that he will come in exactly where I am in any exact moment and say, Nick, this is the issue that's going on with you. This is what we need to correct. This is what we're working on. And honestly, guys, sometimes I feel like I take 10 steps backwards. And today God said to me in my appointment with him, reading on page 110 of my family's website, just feeling like I needed to hear from him. And he said, sometimes it does feel like you've taken some step backwards. But when you look back at how far you've come, you can celebrate. And oh my goodness, guys, I have so much to celebrate that I don't have to be walking around sad and depressed. I can celebrate every moment with God as to how far he's brought me. Even a little conversation with my sons in the car this morning. Emmy is telling me about his God wink yesterday. And I say, who are we that God will just show up for us and make us feel his invisible presence? And that's what I want to tell you guys. We're a family rolling with God. We have our trials and our tribulations just like everybody else, but God stands with us. This decision that I made with my boys, I just felt it was God. This is God. This is what God wanted. So anytime they would argue with me, I said, guys, this is what God wants, not me, And I have to tell you guys again about the Tom Brady thing and just seeing him. And I feel he's like the greatest of all time, at least. And for him to say and to recognize the people that support him, So I just feel like this life is too heavy to do on our own. We need support from other people, guys. So we just have to step up our game to be the support for other people. Like Kevin supports me, no matter if the crazy lady shows up. He's always there to talk to me and help me to be strong. And next, I want you shining bright. Let everybody see what a strong woman you are. So I got to be God's rock star, guys. And I got to shine bright for him and let you guys know that we're not rolling alone. We have God with us in every moment. We can just tap in to his wisdom and his love and his favor, his strength and everything, his personality, his charm, his charisma, baby. So I want you guys here with me. Yes, life is going to get rough sometimes, but we got to remember who we roll with, the King of Kings. And he's with us, he's for us, and he's on our side. It's just for us to develop these habits like Dr. Charles Stanley talked about today in my YouTube video, about just starting our day seeking God. Because sometimes I will wake up with just feeling so overwhelmed and stressed, and just 5 minutes of listening to him is like, whoosh, like he just calms all my anxieties. Just knowing that I'm not going through life alone, that God is there to help me no matter the trouble, no matter the trials that come. I know who I roll with, and I want you guys to know it too, that we can tap into God's wisdom, his direction. That I can tell the boys, it wasn't my decision here, it was God. And God is just like exceeding my expectation. So no problem, I might have taken some steps back, but when I look at how far I've come, guys, I have so much to celebrate. And I want you guys here with me, rolling with God. That was a tough decision, but God stepped in and said, this is what I want. And he gave us all these signs and clues about what to do. And let me tell you, he has exceeded our expectation. That I have so much to celebrate. So don't miss out on God's guidance, his wisdom. He said, not by might, not by power, but by my spirit. That God is at work in the background of the spiritual realm on our behalf. It is for us to just keep learning his voice, keep listening to him. That's why those appointments with him are so crucial. Like for him to tell me today, go to page 110, Nick. And 110 said, don't worry if you've fallen 100 steps behind. Look how far you've come. You have so much to celebrate, and I honestly do. Also on that one page, 110, I have to tell you that back in 2016, I was up at 1 a.m. I wrote about being up at 1 a.m., guys, with my daughter studying. Tom Brady mom, baby. I don't play. We were up till 1 a.m. studying. And Julie said, Mommy, is this the way to get into Harvard? I said, yes, boo. Hard work and excellence. So now, 5 years later, 2021, guess who's applying for Harvard? My daughter, Julie. The same one who asked me that question. So you see how far I've come and how God has exceeded my expectation to go from that staying up at 1 a.m. to now have this daughter who's really applying to Harvard. And whether she gets it or not, it doesn't matter, because we know wherever God puts us, where he wants her, we're trusting him and we're trusting his guidance. So guys, that was like amazing for me to go to that 110 and for him to show me that. Say, Nick, look how far you've come. So don't worry about the little steps you're taking back lately. I'm with you, I'm for you, I'm on your side. God exceeds. He said he gives us abundantly more than we could ever ask for or imagine when we roll with him.